It's been a long time since I actually did a live, so I'm on every platform right now. So I'm checking Facebook right now. Yes. Okay. I think I'm good to go. I'm gonna bring up the chat real quick. Bring up the chat so I can answer a lot of questions. There we go. So it's been a while that I've been live. So I want to take a moment just for everyone to tap into my energy as you tap into your energy. Take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to be. Take a moment to feel. Take a moment just to change the program. So I know everybody back home. Shout out to Springfield. A lot of people have been, where's Nikki? Where's Nikki? And I want to talk about recharging. I want to talk about reprogramming today. So I want to bring up Facebook here because I don't see. So I know Angie's in the chat. So Angie, you be my if you can, just let me know if you can hear me still. Make sure everything is good. I'm on all three platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram Live, Energy Rich Dragon, or Nikki Daniels. So I want to talk about reprogramming and wherever this conversation goes. But real quick, it is my uncle's birthday today, so happy birthday, Uncle Nelson. I'm gonna call you later. But happy birthday to my uncle. I know his birthday is today, and I love you very much. But reprogramming, recharging your energy. A lot of times, I just want you guys to follow my energy. A lot of times we a lot of times we want change. And I talked about this today with a lot of my clients that I had right before I jumped on live. We talk about change, but do you understand the work that you have to put into change? Do you understand the being uncomfortable with change? And change requires a new you. Here we go. Change requires for you to change all fractions of you. And the fractions of you that need to be changed are all in the reflections of every mirror in your life. And the mirrors in your life are everybody, everything, and everybody that's in your life. From looking at your phone, from your job, to your partners, to your children, to friends, to family, to everything. Everything is a reflection of you. Everything is mirroring back to you. You have a problem with somebody. You have a problem with yourself. You are questioning people. You are questioning yourself. You are depressed because of your job. You are depressed within yourself. You're unhappy in a relationship. You because you are unhappy with yourself. And the reason why I'm placing all the blame on you is because everything is a reflection of you. Everything. So if you want to change your outer world, you have to change your inner world. And we go into, let me dive in briefly. We're going to dive into weight loss. When I think about weight and people want changes when it comes to their physical body and they want this perfect body, and I talk about this all the time because I started from being a personal trainer but graduated from that timeline. Shifted from that timeline to a different parallel reality. But let me not go on a rant because I'll start. We'll be here forever, but it doesn't matter because we're here to build. So just follow me. So when we want change, I know I'm going off a little bit because I lost my train of thought. But when we want change, especially when the physical body, we 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 just focus on the physical body. We don't focus on the internal world. And the physical body that we focus on is what we see in the mirror, that one mirror that we look at every day, that one bathroom mirror, that one the car visor mirror, that one mirror in your break room, or the employee's bathroom. I'm just going with my experience in life. And you look in that mirror, and that's the only mirror that you see, and the mirror that you want to change. But when you want to change your outside world, you have to change your inside reality. You have to change your inside world. You have to change your inside thoughts. And we forget about that. We just think about the weight outside of our body. We don't think about the weight that's inside of our body. And that weight that we have inside of our body is causing us to weight where we cannot be light. When you want to be light as a feather so you can flow, you can't flow. You can't, speed up your timeline or speed up your manifestation, speed up your dreams, have everything that you want in life. You cannot have it because you're weighted. So you have to wait. You understand? And when you start changing your internal world, your outer world changes and it becomes so uncomfortable because things that you were used to, things that were programmed into that old life, things that were comfortable in that old life, they have to be shifted because it no longer serve you. And that's where the hard part comes. And this is what I've been teaching. This is in my book, Reprogramming Your System. And this is what I teach all my clients. This is the foundation of building the life that you want. This is the foundation that you build in the garden that you grow, is starting at the root of your problems. And the root of your problems is reaching internal. You're looking external and you're like, yeah, I want to change some things. But to change, you have to go within and you have to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. You are the problem. I'm the problem? Yes, you're the problem. And you're the problem because you're the solution. And if everything is a reflection of me and everywhere I go is a mirror, I'm not just looking at one mirror and everything's a reflection. Like, so everybody that I'm mad at, everyone that I have a problem with, everyone that, everything that I'm complaining about, it has to do with me. It's my fault. Yes. So change your thoughts, change your perception, change your interpretations, change the way you think about things, look at things, smell things, feel things, change it. And trust me, you're going to change your reality. When you change your reactions to things, when you respond differently, you change your whole world. And when you start lifting the weight internally, externally the weight lifts too. So you're not only, I'm just keeping it basic terms, you're not only losing 50, 20, 10, 100 pounds of weight from your physical body, you're losing the same, as above so below, as within, as without. You're losing the weight within. So you're healing. You're creating generational wealth. You're creating generational wealth, which I call health. You're changing your whole DNA structure. You're changing the the repeated loop of diabetes in your family, of stress in your family, high blood pressure in your family, because you're changing your internal world, so your external world changes. And that's how true change happens. I can make it sound so simple because it is, but the hard part, as I always emphasize, the hard part is you not realizing or realizing that you are the problem and you are the solution. So when you realize that you're the problem, and then when you realize how to be the solution, you change your life. And the hard part is admitting that you're the problem. The hard part is changing the narrative, changing the story. The hard part is flipping to a new chapter or changing the book. I tell people all the time, I don't want to read the old book, chapter one, about your life. I'm just gonna bring a story up. Oh, Leroy, this story, like this, me and my grandmother would talk about, like, oh, Leroy got the same story. Here he come, or here comes Sue. She got the same story. Like, even my grandmother now, You talk to her, and sometimes she have the same story. I'm like, "How you doing?" I'm not gonna put my grandma's name out there. Like, "How you doing?" She's like, "Oh, you know." Sometimes, and it's like the same story. But when is the chapter going to change? When is the book going to be different? And when the book becomes different, and I tell my clients, and I tell myself, that what I tell my clients and what I tell people, I tell myself too. This is a story that I wrote for myself because I was a student of my life. So I became the teacher of my life, and I became the master of my life. And mastering your life, you're just teaching, mastering through experience, reflection. Okay, so let me slow down. Let me slow down. Just getting a lot of downloads right now, so I'm like trying to space it out. So when you change your internal world, the external world is gonna reflect, and people are gonna pick up your book, and they're gonna be like, "Wow, listen, I read chapter 1 of your book, and listen, woo!" Or volume 1 of your book, season 1 of your story. You know, game 1, level 1 of your game. I read it. I saw it. I felt it. Whoo! I didn't think you was gonna come out of it. Like, whoo! I cried with you. Like I cried with you. Now I'm reading chapter 2. I'm on level 2. Whatever you want to call this life, this game of life, this play of life, whatever you want to call your life. I'm reading it, and I'm telling you, you inspired me because I knew that the pattern, the loop in my family can change. I knew that I can change. I knew I could overcome things. I knew I can leave a job that I'm not happy with. I just knew I can leave a relationship. Now I know I can leave a relationship. I knew, but now I know I can leave a relationship that doesn't serve me. I can be in relationships. These are vehicles with people that I'm aligned with, that make me happy, that help me grow, that help me, water my seeds in my garden. They're not shading my seeds so my seeds would, my roots can die, my garden can spoil. No, these different beings in my life are helping me cultivate the life that I deserve. They're helping me grow my garden. And now I'm in these different vehicles. I'm in these different relationships with people because I'm in different relationships within myself. I'm loving myself. Ooh, I'm caring for myself. I'm dialing into safety. So let me slow down real quick. But listen, that's how you change. You change. The hard part of change is knowing that you are the problem, but you are the solution too. And that's the first step, is admitting, things. Okay, it's me. It's me. And I need to change. And change is hard because change is uncomfortable. Change, you are shifted so fast. You're shifted so fast. You're like, whoa, 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 I want that. Whoo, whoo. Shifted somewhere else. Shifted in ways that you can't even imagine. Shifted in ways that, and you can't imagine it. And you can't imagine the way you are being shifted, because if you knew the shortcuts of your life, if you knew everything that's happening in your life, it wouldn't be an experience. You wouldn't learn anything. So things are going to happen unexpectedly. Miracles are going to happen unexpectedly. You're going to lose weight unexpectedly. You're going to be shining. You're going to be glowing. You're going to be smiling unexpectedly. And trust me, you're going to be the last person to know, because everything is a mirror. So somebody else is going to tell you, because everything, everyone's a mirror. You're going to look at somebody, you're going to talk to somebody, they'll be like, woo, you are beautiful. Like, you were beautiful last year, but this year you're just glowing. And you're like, really? What I do? You're like, you know what? I forgot to give myself flowers. I forgot to give myself flowers because I forgot that I was so focused on doing the work because it was hard, it was uncomfortable, and I was focused, that I forgot how far I've come. I forgot that I lost 20 pounds of physical weight. I forgot that I healed parts of my body. I forgot that I healed thyroids. I forgot thyroid disease. I forgot that I healed diabetes. I forgot that I healed my womb. I forgot that I healed so much of me because I was focused on so much a part of me. I was so focused on different fragments of me because I placed my energy was everywhere. But now I'm cultivating myself. I'm calling in all fragments of myself, and I'm bringing myself back to one place. And now I'm balanced. I am grounded. I am safe. I am one with everything because I know everything is a part of me. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a hard thing. Trust me. I know. I know it's very hard because I experienced it, and I experience it with my clients all the time, helping everyone, get out of their own way. I tell people all the time, I'm not a trainer. I am not your teacher. I am your guide. I'm your guide, and I'm going to guide you to the mirror. And remember, I told you everything's a mirror. I'm going to guide you to the mirror to realize your power, to realize your solutions, to realize your problems, and to let me stop. Let me get into the chats real quick. I know a lot of people are messaging me right now. There we go. I think I'm good. Hold on, let me check something. Make sure everybody can hear me because I'll just go on a tangent. Okay. Okay. Well, let me turn this down. I see you, Angie. I see you. I see you, Sally. I see you, Monica. I see you guys watching me. So let me so let me get back into this darkness. We're laying the foundation, and the foundation of your life is everything that I just talked about. I'm just keeping it very simple. And let's get into the darkness. In the darkness, darkness is light. Darkness is shadow work. Darkness is inner child work. Darkness is being uncomfortable, being in a dark space where you're depressed, you're sad, you're questioning everything, you're paranoid. In that dark space, it's a beautiful space to be in. So when you're in this dark space, and today I'm talking about reprogramming, I'm talking about recharging. When you're in a dark space, I don't care how many hats you're wearing. You could be a mother, you're wearing so many different hats, and life it just seems so chaotic, and you don't have time for yourself. In this dark space that you're in, this soil, I'm gonna call this soil, this dark space, your foundation. From that dark space, it is light. It's just a different it's a different spectrum of light. So from that dark space, it's a rubber band effect. And I know a lot of people heard this. The darker you go, the deeper you go into healing, the deeper you go into learning you, learning about every part of you, learning about every reincarnation of you, just learning you and pulling that rubber band back. And when you learn yourself, you become a student of yourself, and I grade yourself like and graduate. I'm in kindergarten right now. I'm graduating the first grade. I'm graduating different levels of my healing. I'm graduating different levels, different layers of me. And I'm graduating. I'm pulling that rubber band back because I'm going deeper and deeper. I'm going deeper down the rabbit hole. And the deeper you go, and the more you heal, rubber band. You're gonna fly. There's no weight. You're just gonna fly right into the light, and the light is love. The light is your truth. The light is your manifestation. The light is everything that you deserve. That energy richness, everything that you deserve. All of your dreams, all of the magic, all of the love. Your highest timeline of truth is there. You're just gonna. Whew. So the darker you go, listen, love the dark part of your journey. Love the dark part of your journey because you're gonna learn so much about yourself. Those bad days that you have, like my mother calling me, those bad days that you have, those dark days that you have, those days where you just want to shut all the lights off and lock yourself in the bathroom, those days where you just want to lock yourself in the room with the covers over your head, those days that you want to scream, those days that you want to cry, those days that you just want to fight the world and you want to tell the world who does the world think they're talking to. The days that you want to just be guarded. You want to have an armor of protection. Those days, love those days. Okay, let me emphasize that again. Love love those days. Because when you love those days and you don't sit there and feel bad for yourself or take medication where the doctors want to give you medication for feeling depressed or having anxiety, having suicidal thoughts, I want you to really lean into those days. Because when you lean into those days, those are the days that are going to help you understand deeper about yourself. So the deeper that you go, the more healing that you do, the more weight that you release, the lighter you are. And it's a beautiful journey. It's a deep journey. It's a scary journey because it's scary in the dark. But you are the problem and you are the solution. And that's how you recharge your energy. That's how you reprogram yourself. In my book, I talk about it all the time. I created a book because it was bleeding out of me, the information, just like this live is just coming out of me. And um and this is projecting, reflecting out of me. And in my book, I'm just emphasizing it because a lot of people, just learn you. And the reprogramming book and that I wrote it in dedication to my grandmother, both my grandparents. And because I saw them in a prison. They were a prisoner of their body. They were a prisoner of the loop of generation of struggle, of diabetes, of sickness, of disease, having an unbalance with the body. I saw that, and I I saw the problem, and I wanted to create a solution. And that was solution reprogramming everything, DNA codes, reprogramming let me just diabetes codes. I'm changing the code. I'm changing the code. This code is no longer going to lead to death, to sickness, to cutting off someone's leg. We're going to reprogram this code. We're going to change everything where I'm changing my family. I'm changed because I changed myself. And you through your experience of change and through your testimony of change, people are watching you, especially if you are I want to say, the captain of your family, the person, the black sheep of your family, the one that's going to change everything in your family. People are watching you, even if they're judging you, even if they're mad. They have their own language of how they want to interpret change, or identifying that they are the problem. They start looking at you for change. So I wrote the book. I'm not gonna go too long in it, but I wrote the book because I didn't want to see people a prisoner of their bodies anymore. I want to stop seeing old people with walkers. I want to stop seeing people like thinking that after retirement, retire means to go to sleep. But after retirement, I don't want people to go to sleep where they have to feel like they're in a prison in their body. I want people to wake up and always be awakened to their truth. I want people to be awakened to life. I want people to experience life until they choose to shift into another reality, because death is the beginning. It is not the end. So let me just leave it there. I want to look at the chat real quick. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. So reprogramming your system, reprogramming your life is taking control of your life. Recharging yourself is taking control of your emotions. Loving yourself, changing things about yourself. So let me recap real quick. You want to change your outer world, you have to change your inner world, and it takes going into a dark space and loving the dark space, and then getting into the light, a different spectrum of light, which is love, and appreciating yourself and enjoying the fruit of your harvest. Okay, you lay the foundation down. The foundation is the safety. The safety. Here's a code right here. I did a video not too long ago, but it's about the frequency of safety that we forget to dial into. Dial into safety, that you're safe to build the life that you want. You are safe to speak your truth. You are safe to do what you want to do when it comes from a place of love. And there's safety, this foundation that you're building, because the inner work that you've done, that you're doing, that you're in progress of doing, the new chapter that you're writing, you're building this foundation. You're planting your seeds intentionally now, because you realize that you're a mirror. Everything's a reflection of you. So you don't want to be all over the place. So you start planting the seeds and you start building this beautiful garden. You don't want your garden to be all, crazy. We're like, what's going on with your garden? I don't know. I just do seeds everywhere and I don't know what's populated. No, you want to be strategic at how you grow your garden, how you grow your life, how you cultivate things in your life, how you start building your empire, changing your life, changing your DNA code, changing your family um uh loop, changing your family patterns. Okay, you're breaking the loop and you're changing things. So you start planting your seeds, and then you start allowing growth from the different relationships. You start from the things that you do every day to this new chapter that you're writing. You start watering your garden, and this tree of life that you're growing. Follow me. This tree of life that you're growing is your life. And however you want to grow it, however you want to grow your garden, that's your business. That's your business. Grow it. And when it's harvest season, when it's time to actually enjoy the fruit, to eat the fruit, I want you to understand, when you eat the fruit, you are safe to eat the fruit. It's okay to give yourself flowers. It's okay to not humble yourself for a second, just to eat the fruit. Not enjoying stuff in silence. Like you're sitting there telling the world, look, I cultivated this fruit. Mm, and it tastes so good, and that's giving yourself flowers, that is loving yourself, that is nourishing yourself, and just being a light, being a vessel of truth. And trust me, the ones that are going to see your light, they're going to see your light, and they're going to be inspired. If some people are not inspired, they're triggered, and that's okay, because being triggered is a good thing. And I talked about this already. Being triggered is a good thing, because it's a part of darkness that you have to experience to be a student of your life, so you can be a master of your life, so you can just live the life that you deserve. So safety, tune into safety, tune into you are safe, you are loved, you did the work, you took the weight off, so you don't have to wait anymore, so you can get to the light, the pot of gold, everything that you want. I see so many people. Let me close my eyes for a second. I see so many women. I see so many men. I see so many people just suffering when you don't have to suffer. I know sometimes you want to vent, you want to let things out, you want to vomit, your pain, but it's okay. Let it bleed out of you, because you'll get tired of bleeding out. You'll get tired of bleeding out, and then you need to recharge yourself. And the recharging yourself is just follow me. It's just this energy field of protection from the root. If you're struggling at the root of your problems, when you haven't built a solid foundation, you are lowering. Just follow my energy. Your energy field. So you have no protection. You can't recharge yourself. Your battery is low. I don't know why I'm so tired, because you're not building the foundation. You're not digging deep into your life. You're not trying to reprogram your life. You're not trying to change your life. You have to dig deep. And sometimes we don't know. We don't even know how to change, because we had no tools, we have no guidance. So I'm giving you a tool and I'm giving you a guide. So put this in your backpack for your journey. So from the root, you build the foundation, and then you just keep going up the Kundalini ladder, the energetic ladder, the chakra ladder. You keep going up the snake, the serpent. You keep going up. You keep going up, and then you get to the heart space. And look, oh, my battery is almost charged up. Look at that. I'm at 90% battery. You know how the battery on your phone. I'm at 90%. I'm protected. Let me get to 100%. Let me get to my crown. Let me get to my spiritual connection, to my highest timeline of truth. Let me get to that. I am fully charged up. When you're fully charged up, you're not depleted. You're charged up. You can go the distance. You can actually make the trip for the things that you want in life. So when you feel depleted, remember, you have to tap within to change the outside world. So I'm gonna conclude on this live, and I hope this live touches somebody. And I'm talking about touching somebody's womb. I hope it triggers somebody to look in the mirror and change. Like, you know what, Nikki, you was talking about me. You was talking about me. Yes. If it resonates, I'm talking directly to you. Because if you want to change anything about your life, you have to change your thoughts. You change your thoughts, you change your reality. You change your inner world, you change your outer world, and it's that simple, and everything is connected. You reprogram your life every day that you wake up, every day that you rise up. You change your life. You get to choose the life that you want to play. You get to program just like your phone, just like a computer, just like you get to program the life that you want to live today. Today, boom, 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 I'm going to live a life of abundance where I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the mindset of just being rich. Let me tell you guys real quick this conversation I had with this gentleman yesterday. I was getting off of my shift at work, and this guy, he was a homeless man. I'm friends with everybody. Everybody has a message. Everybody's a reflection of me. Everybody's a mirror. So I had this conversation with this homeless man, and he said, "You hustle. I see you here all the time. You just hustle, hustle, hustle." And he was like, "You make that money. You make that money." And I said, um, I I'm focusing on energy. I said I'm rich with energy. He was like, "What's that mean?" I said I'm rich with energy because feeling, I'm fueling myself. I'm recharging my battery with energy. I didn't say all that to him, but I said I'm recharging. I'm focused on energy. I'm filling my cup up with so much energy. And he said, "Ooh, God bless you." And I said, right there, what is God? God is energy. So I'm in a God mindset of cultivating so much energy within me. So I'm not making money. I'm cultivating energy. I'm cultivating energy richness. So yes, I'm out here hustling because I'm making myself energetically rich with so much abundance. So every day that I rise up and every day that you rise up, like tap into how rich you want to be, how energetic rich you want to be. You dial into the program that you want to play, the character that you want to play today, and choose the life. Today, I'm abundant. Today, I am grateful for all mirrors in my life. Today, I am thankful. I am grateful. I am I'm so in love with every aspect of my life, every mirror of my life, every fraction of my life. I am so grateful for the foundation that I built, the seeds that I planted, the different vehicles that I can just jump into, the relationships that I have with so many different people. I just love my life. And today I'm just in a program. I am the main player of abundance because I did the work. I did the shadow work. I went deep into the rabbit hole, and I'm changing things about myself because I'm allowed to, because I have that free will to change. I can change. I don't have to feed the emotion of sadness anymore. I don't have to feed the emotion of depression, of suicidal thoughts. I don't have to feed the emotion that I'm just speaking in general. I'm a mother, I'm a father, where I'm an employee and I have so many hats and so many pressure and I don't have time for myself. I can change all that because I am the creator of my reality. I am the creator of my reality. So my thoughts create my reality. So if I understand myself, I love myself, I can change myself. So I'm gonna leave it right there. So I love you guys. I love you guys, and take a moment to just to take a moment to learn you. Take a moment to be a student of you. Take a moment to be a teacher of you. Take a moment to be a master of you. Like, learn everything about yourself. Every time you judge something, know that you're judging yourself. Every time you don't change something about yourself, understand, and you know the solution, just understand that you're adding more weight to your body. So you have to wait. And you're like throwing a temper tantrum. Why things are not happening? Because you're not making it happen. Because you are the problem and you are the solution. Listen, if you guys want my book, link is in all my bios. Grab a copy. I believe I'm going to be hosting another mind, body, emotional detox before the new year. So I'm going to post the link out. If you're in the LA area, I'm going to be, SoCal area. Recharge class. The last recharge class I had was amazing. We did the Baldwin stairs, and we I see you, Yazelle. She just messaged me. I love you, best friend. I love you, Beastie. But we did the stairs, and I just want to bring this up real quick. So we did the stairs, and I did the stairs a long time ago. The Culver City stairs, if people don't know. And the stairs were hard. When you get to the third level of the stairs, and everybody in SoCal, they know what I'm talking about. When you get to the third flight, all of your problems go away and you just start thinking about like solutions, or like, I can't believe my heart is about to pound out of my chest. And that's what brought me into like recharging, because that's like recharging your battery. You start at the root, you start at the bottom staircase, right? And then you work your way up, and you work your way up. And the third one is the middle one, and that's the heart to me. And that's the heart, and that's the healing. And a lot of healing is in the heart space. A lot of your spiritual connections, your connection to your spiritual. I'll just keep it simple. Your connection to the voice, the connection to your why, is through the heart space. So right then and there, the hardest part is the root in the heart. You know, everything's connected. But when you get to the third staircase, and then when you get to the top staircase, I call that the root, the crown. So from the root to the crown, you're creating this energetic. I call this energetic explosion, energetic orgasmic explosion, where you're just changing your life. You're having like combustion of just your truth, and you're changing. So we're at the root, and when you get to the crown, like, you're a whole different person. And trust me, we do that for 3 rounds. We did it 2 rounds last time, and I added some push-ups because I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to challenge people, because I saw their wall, and I wanted to break it down. So if you're in the SoCal area, let's go. And if you're not in the SoCal area, listen, my workouts are not, they're not for the weak. Just like my programs, they're not for the weak. They're not for the strong either. They're for the ones that are ready to look in the mirror and take responsibility that I am the problem and I am the solution. All right, stay rich, family. I love you. Peace.